Greetings, this is the Real Estate Legacy Introduction. My name's Cliff and I'm a realtor with Elizabeth Alcott and Associates in Napa, California. And I want to go through what I think is an amazing vision for not only helping build wealth, but actually doing a good thing and building affordable housing. So the overview that I'm going to go through is becoming wealthy by doing good. Why not? By doing good things. And you can make money doing this, and I'll go through the specific steps of that. And the goal here is also not only making wealth, but increasing affordable housing. There's a great shortage in California and around the world, but in California, and I want to help alleviate that. That's my passion and my drive. And the bottom line is I can't do it by myself. And that's kind of why I became a realtor, and I'll go into a little more detail on that. And then I'll talk briefly about the business models to make this work, and then describe an overview of the process. So there you have it. Let me jump right into the details now. This channel's dedicated to help you becoming wealthy by doing good things. The channel is dedicated to helping build wealth. So legacy can be for your family, but leaving a legacy for the community as well. And that's the community there is delivering on affordable housing for working people. There's a big shortage again in Napa area and in California throughout. And I've been doing this work myself for 5 years. I've been investing in real estate and all the properties I have are for affordable people. But this channel will provide tips on that and how to accomplish it both those things for you at the same time. And I became a realtor because I wanted to facilitate others to be successful. And yes, you can make money doing this. Buy a home on it with a larger lots, kind of the model that I'm working on. Add a second smaller prefab house on the property. And that creates a second property entrance on the property. And prefab homes cost roughly, and these are ballpark numbers, $300 a square foot, whereas if you have it built, it's $500 a square foot. So as an investor, you're already up roughly $200 a square foot. And now you have two income producing homes. And so that's how you can make money doing this. It's also just a generic real estate improvement. And so that's the bottom line is investing in real estate over the long term is a way to make money, but doing it this way also increases affordable housing and adds more value to your property. As I've said in other parts of the video, there's a shortage of housing in California, including Napa. I've talked to many people where working people, just very difficult. And California allows you to add a second dwelling to all properties. They call it an ADU or an accessory dwelling unit. And almost all the municipalities have a fast-track way of getting that approved, and I can help you with that. As far as going in this channel, I'll be providing tips and all kinds of things. Rents are often too high for people to live on without compromise. Either they have multiple roommates when they'd like to have their place of their own, or they end up in a less desirable location than they prefer. And those are some of the symptoms you see because of the not enough affordable housing. So buying a house, adding a second unit increases property value and number of houses available for renters, so they can actually get to be able to afford the place they want to live in an area they want to live. I mentioned I've been doing this for 5 years myself, and I realized I can't do it by myself, or I can do it, houses are expensive, and even small ones that are more affordable are also expensive. And one person with modest means like myself can only create a few affordable homes, places in a decade or so. And the way to make the scale, came up with the idea, the way to make the scale is make it money for investors who would make affordable houses and the rent. And what was the best way for me to do that? Facilitating creating affordable houses if I can't do it all by myself? Well, you guessed it. I wanted to become a realtor so I could make that happen. And here you have it. Here's why I became a realtor. I want to be part of the solution, and a realtor is an enabler for my dream, which again is the providing affordable housing in California. If I was a realtor, I could know the market. My clients would make money. And the more clients I had, the more money was made, and the more clients I had, the more affordable houses came on the market. And I think that's a win I can't think of who it isn't a win for. It's great for the community, it's great for the investor, it's great for people looking for a good place to live in a wonderful place like Napa. Going through the business model real quick here. You buy a property with a lot that fits a second unit, and there's guidelines depending on the city you're in on what you need to do. And I'll be putting tips on this channel so that you can get some information, the ones I work out. Rent out the main unit, or if you have to fix it up or whatever you would do to get a traditional rental property, or live in it for that matter. And then add a second home. So one option is you could be the investor, or you could be, that's where you want to live and you want to add a second home because that way you can rent it out and cover part of your mortgage. An example would be the main home rents for $2,500 a month in California, and the second home, say it's a 650 or 600 square foot accessory dwelling unit for around one bedroom for around $2,000 with 30% down. Mortgage would be at or below from the start. And then just lastly, I want to leave you with an overview of the process of how this works. You sign up a client as mine. I'll find you the properties. Can't guarantee the ADU, but I'll give you all the information so you can do that. Provide tips for you on this channel on how to get with the city of Napa or other areas and around here, and identify the prefab ADU. In fact, there's a website where you actually have pre-approved plans, so a lot of it gets easier. They can do that. That's an advantage of doing with prefab companies. And then get the permit approved, and then coordinate the home preparation, install the ADU. It's a pretty straightforward process, a lot of steps in there, but that's kind of the outline I wanted to leave you with. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my introductory video. Please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe.